Back home, sometimes people would say that they might be sleeping, though they are really working hard without telling you that part, and they are doing stuff behind your back, because we have so many people competing for so little opportunities.
One of my international friends told me just taking this urban studies class, and then the class description in the syllabus was it was giving this implication as if the class is going to be dealing with the urban issues all over the world, whereas what she actually encountered during the class time is this exclusively American examples, where the theories are all developed or based on American examples, American cities like Boston, New York.
I feel Vassar is definitely not very academically competitive. I just feel like people on problem sets, they work together all the time, and that's a very good channel to make a lot of really close friends.
I think perspectives are still kind of limited to American-based or West-based, European-based.
Here, I feel I was given the opportunity to try out everything I wanted to do, and a part of that experience helped me find myself and how to be happy.
In Korea, it's very rare for you to approach somebody you don't know and initiate talk. Whereas in America, I felt that it's really frequent that somebody that I don't know come to me.
The social scene back home, as I said, was basically a lot of clubbing and going out to karaoke and going to the main urban districts and just walking around. Here there are a lot of parties at the THs or the TA. A lot of the time I'll just stay in with friends and hang out in someone's room or do work together and drink tea or something.
I also thought the relationships are more casual in a sense. So you make friends very easily. That's what I thought when I first came here. Whereas in Korea, it's kind of a very serious task to make a friend.
If I told my parents what partying is, they probably wouldn't have the same idea as what we have in our heads, because in China, I never really drank, and then there's really no dance parties.
Just the partying is very different. And especially, one thing that surprised me, not really about Vassar specifically, but about universities or college life in the US, is how much people drink past their limit. It seems really prevalent here, and you'll be walking around campus and you can just smell it in certain areas. In Japan, it's really not that exposed because it's so illegal there, and if you get caught with possession, you can be sent to jail for 10 days with no contact with your parents or anyone. No one will know where you are, and you're just stuck there. And they can deport your family. They can deport you, and then your parents would lose their job if they're expats, and it's a whole big deal.
I've never known a gay person before coming to Vassar.
I've never really seen gay people so comfortably display their affection for each other.
It was my first time to meet to actually see a gay person,
I'm a lot more used to it now, but in the beginning I was really shocked. It was kind of mind-blowing for me. I've only seen it in movies and stuff, so.
In my year, 5 Chinese people came, and 3 people are guys, and they all turned out to be gay. And they came out to me one after another. And when I was talking to my best friend at that time, he's Chinese from Shanghai, he was telling me how when he has to get married to a woman, and because his parents want kids, and but he doesn't want to do that, and he will disappoint his parents. And I was just so shocked, and I asked him, "Are you gay?" And he started crying, and he said he was, and I was so shocked.
Homosexuality really isn't accepted there, so you wouldn't really want to come out if you were gay or lesbian.
there is this like a lack of a reality in those talks. We just make fun of them. We just like play out on like the stereotypes about gays and lesbians. But here, you can't do that, obviously, and you take those issues more seriously.
This is the way you left me. I'm not pretending. No hope, no love, no glory, no happy ending. This is the way that we love, like it's forever, and live the rest of our life, but not together.
Now I seldom see my friends and my families back home, because even if I see my friends back home, I just don't connect to them anymore. I just want to be back and talk to my friends in Vassar in a way. And you know, my parents don't speak English, and the things I explain to them in Vassar that they wouldn't understand anyway. So I feel now I'm sort of an island, that my friends and family are actually in Vassar, and it's kind of sad that I got a little distant with them.
I went to a Japanese elementary school, and I kept in pretty good touch with some friends from that school throughout high school. I went to dinner and spent like an evening and night with maybe 6 people, and I literally had to change my personality in order to really connect with them. And it wasn't like I was changing who I was, but I just had to act in a different way and present myself in a completely different way. So it's not that I was trying to like change myself to fit in with them, it's just that I couldn't act like an American. It's like a whole different character.
I just feel when I go home, all that's happened in Vassar doesn't exist anymore. It's almost like 2 parallel tracks. I have 2 different lives, and when I go back to Beijing, and all these things I can just forget easily, and all these people almost don't exist, and that maybe make me think, what if I graduate and don't stay in the US, and I go back home, and what's gonna happen to all my friends as like here right now, and how am I gonna, you know, adjust to that?
The fact of Vassar is very comparable to the way I act around my friends from my international high school, because a lot of them are American, or half Japanese, half American, and they all go to colleges or universities in the States, so we're in the same boat and they know what's going on.
I see my friends in my like home country very differently. The way they treat me and the way they talk to me have changed a lot. And I think it's because for my case, it's because there's a certain stereotype for people who are studying abroad.
I think maybe becoming more Americanized for me is a good thing, and I feel people here they are much more chilled. They don't want to work their butts off all the time like normal Asian people do, and I feel the main goal of life is how to be happy, and I feel a lot of the ideologies here try to help you achieve that.